Hello everyone. I feel very weird filming right now because I would never come on camera showing this much skin. That's just not me. But it is above the 30 degrees today and tomorrow. So honestly, at this point, everything that I care about just goes out the window, and it's just, what am I comfortable with and what can I breathe in? And even now I feel like I'm sweating buckets, and it's nighttime, like it's between 7 and 8 o'clock, I don't know. But I wanted to do a plant chores video because I feel like it's been a while. The last couple of videos that I've been posting have been more like tips and like more informative videos and like sit down, but I wanted to, I don't know, I feel like it's been a while since I've done like plant chores with you guys. And I've been looking on my analytics, and I saw that my Alocasia collection video, that was a year ago today. So that's also something that I want to film before the end of June. I always say that, but that's my goal. But yeah, I can't wait to make that video again. I've said I wanted to make an Alocasia collection video every single year. So yeah, I'm excited to get on to doing that. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to be doing plant chores. This is probably going to be spanned over a couple of days because I can already feel now. I mean, this is probably like the coolest, oh my word, I'm so white. Anyway, this is the coolest area, I feel like, because you go outside and it feels like an oven. You go inside, and I do have to admit, I'm sorry plants, but I did have to pull the shutters down today. It was just too hot at the front there on that south facing window. It was just unbearable. You literally couldn't even put your hand on the window. It was that hot. And considering I have hoyas touching that window, that's, I don't know, I think that might just be a recipe for disaster. But anyway, I want to do a couple of little planty things, like set myself goals and bring you along every single day. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy. That was a very long intro. Okay, so the things that I want to do tonight is I bought these plants home yesterday. Yeah, so we're Saturday today. I had to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Friday no. Was it yesterday? No, I think it was the day before. So it's been 2 nights that these have been living here, but it's fine. It's hot enough that I think it will be okay. But I got this. So this is the whale fin sansevieria. I don't know the right name. I'll see if I can try and find it. But I've been trying to get my hands on one of these for so long. And it came in a little mixed tray of mini plants. So yeah, I got one of those. I think it's such a cool sansevieria. I already got a little baby here. And at the back there's some new shoots as well. And then I rescued this Alocasia. So yeah, it's a bit crusty. The miniature plants honestly have been getting a little bit of a beating at work because honestly I could water them probably about 3 times a day because they are like in teeny tiny pots like this. They also can't be sitting in water for too long because the roots will just turn to mush. So I have to kind of spray them. Honestly, with this weather, I really could do it like 3 times a day. Like this weekend, I'm not there. I took today off because it's Matilda's birthday on Monday. So this is like his birthday weekend. I do have to work on Monday, but only a half a day, so that's okay. But yeah, usually I would be there today, so I did like say to my manager to be careful with that with the miniature plants because they dry out so quickly, and plants, especially like the Alocasia, they really take a beating. Like you can see this is just from underwatering. This plant was completely droopy. I'm actually surprised. You can see it's been 2 nights. I've had it right here. There's a window right here. And you can see it was like this, and all the leaves have already gone to the light. It's absolutely amazing how quickly Alocasia do that. But yeah, I'm going to rescue this little one. And I've really been itching lately to get more and more Alocasia back into pon. Little mini update. Maybe in the course of this video, I'll give you like a little update on how those plants are doing. I wanted to make an update video, but I want to do that like a little bit further along. But they're doing well. I can already see new root growth. I mean, both of them did have quite an established root system, so I think that will be fun. But yeah, I want to get this one. It does have a good root system. I want to get this one out of the soil and I want to put it into stratum so that I can then transfer it to pon. I'm not going to try and do, I could, but I'm not going to do that just because I've tried to do that with this one, the first ever one. And that's actually funny. That was a year ago now, in my Alocasia collection video, I showed you this one. I had just gotten it. That one, I rotted that one. I took the soil off. It was also, I think it was a plug even. It was smaller than this. And I put it in water to try and get it to root like a little bit more so that I could then put it into pon, because I don't think I had stratum then. I don't think I had stratum then, no. So yeah, now I want to put it to stratum, and I feel like now also I've noticed a lot of growth in my Alocasia lately, so I think it'll cause like the least amount of shock, but this is a rescue, so we'll see how it does. But there's actually 2 in here, or maybe there's 3. I don't know. You can see it's made like a shoot there. So yeah, I want to get this out of soil. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bowl of water and kind of wiggle it around in there to get as much of the roots off. So yeah, I'm going to do that one. But I think let's get the first one over and done with, like quick. This one's bone dry. First off, do I still have some succulent mix? I don't think I do. Okay, my battery already died. I forgot I needed to change it. I was thinking, oh, and I just dropped the plant. Yeah, I was honestly thinking about doing this pot, but because there are so many offshoots, I've seen sansevieria root like crazy as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to put it in this size pot. I might as well. Then I won't need to repot it again this year because, yeah, like I said, my sansevieria, oh my word. I'm quite surprised at how quickly they root. Oh, I think it's so cute. Maybe I should actually put it in this back room. So, I don't know, the plants in this back room, oh my word, they have been going insane. I mean, it's like perfect lighting conditions. It's nice and warm. It stays quite humid. Actually, you could go a bit higher. So yeah, they've been loving it. Loving it. Oh, you bugger. I just noticed I saw some osmocote in there. Let's just make a little hole. Put some... Give it a shake. Oh, there's another shoot here. Oh my word, yeah. There we go. That was quick. And looks like overkill, but honestly, I think it's going to be fun. But how cute is that? Wait, you guys can't see. Bloody flies, go away. So yeah, we can see at the back here. There's a shoot there. There's another one there. And there was another one. Oh, I'm not really going to be able to show you guys. There's another teeny tiny little point there. But yeah. And yeah, this is also like a new one. But it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay. Let's give you a pot. Just so I can give you a bit of a reservoir because it does dry out. I don't know, stuff does dry out very quickly back here. I love this pot. Might look a bit big, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to give it something. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, so we've done that one. That was quick. And then I'm going to use this bowl and put some water in here to, yeah, to get the soil off the best that I can. Actually, let me break off some already. Some that I can anyway. Oh, something else that I actually really wanted to do today, but honestly it's been so hot that like the slightest movement that you make, you just feel like all the energy is being drained out of you. I've got these two planters. It's actually for outside. But I want to make like, I've got a planter on our front or windowsill, on the south-facing window, but like, yeah, on the outside. Because, I don't know, the outside of our house just looks so boring. I don't know. It's starting to irritate me whenever I came home or passed by. And my word, you flowers are really persistent. So I've gotten 3 terracotta planters, and in the one, I've put 2 agaves in. They're so stunning, so stunning. And in the other 2, I want to do like a little arrangement with some flowers that have got like, I want it to be like, you know, tropical vibes. So it's a yellow, no, not yellow, orangey flower, but like, you know, like when you think of Hawaii and you think of those flowers, that like typical from like a Lilo and Stitch, you're like, wears it in her hair, that type of flower. What's it called? I even looked it up the other day, I don't remember. But yeah, that one. It looks like that flower, but it is orange and it's got really cool leaves as well. And then another one that is also kind of like succulent-y. But yeah, I'll definitely do that with you guys in this video. I'll bring you along, but I don't think I'm gonna, oh my word, the flies. Okay, I was able to get quite a lot off and I didn't break any roots. That soil is actually quite nice. I'm quite impressed by that. It's got like, it's got activated charcoal. I can see that in there, perlite, but that cocoa coir also looks really nice. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job there. Let me just go and get the bowl to make sure I get all of it off. Or actually, maybe I should just rinse it outside. Okay, I'm just going to go and rinse it outside and see how much I can get off. Okay, I was able to get off quite a lot. Like, I'm quite impressed by that. I should do that more often. There are a couple of roots here, like the finer roots. But yeah, like I said, this plant had completely dried out. So that is normal, that root breakage. And there's another separate one here, another one here. There's another one starting there. So yeah, there's quite a lot in here, but that's a good root system. I was not expecting that. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I need the stratum. Okay, I don't have a lot in here. Bugger. What should I put it in? Okay, that took me forever to find, but I wanted to get a jar that's like straight. Oh, that is a rather big spider. It's okay, I'm not gonna okay, I need to get out of here like ASAP. That's creepy. I'm hoping that I'm gonna have enough though. Okay. Let's prop you in there. I really hope I have a better time trying to get this one into pond. I don't know, the one that I have in soil, the one that Svetlana gave me, is doing well, but it's not growing as quick as I thought it would. And you know me, I love experimenting. When it comes to alocasia, you can never have enough. I actually also recently, I'll see if I can also try and show you that in this video, but I recently rescued a Alocasia cuprea. Same situation as this one. It was a mini one and the roots, it had completely dried out. Okay, I am going to do one thing, and that is I am going to cut off that leaf, I think, because it's blocking light for the other ones down here, and it's crispy and on its way out anyway. So I want to be able to, I'm going to put this in my cabinet. I've given it like a good shower already, but there was definitely, I think there might have been some pests also going on at some point. I don't see any pests now, but oh, I was wondering what I could stink. It's this. Mitch had, oh, it's fertilizer for outside. Oh my word. That stinks. Yeah, so I will add some water with fertilizer and I will pop that one in my cabinet. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay. That root system was quite impressive and it's quite stable in there already. So I think it's going to be good. I'm happy I got that done. It was standing here for too long anyway. And now, am I going to do one of those planters? I kind of feel like it now, actually. Now that I'm getting started. Maybe I should do one with you guys. Okay, I'm just going to bring these inside and give them a water. Okay, we're outside. I don't know why I'm whispering. The kid's bedroom is like right there. Oh my word. I've not gotten a cushion for like me. I've gotten a cushion because the floor is still so incredibly hot. Bully, seriously, I've been outside for like 15 minutes and now you decide to do this? No. I'm not having it. So I do have, I'm gonna get comfortable. Oh, the floor is still like really, really hot. I hope I'm not like hitting my mark here. So this is the other planter that, sorry, it's still got the tag on. Let's just take that off. Oh, there's ants everywhere as well. This is the planter. I'll put in a picture of the other one that I've done. Tractor. Another one. Yeah, I live in like a farmer's area and we also have a lot of what are they called, tree farms, tree nurseries. So tractors, they just never stop. But yeah, what I want to do, seriously, I got a feeling there's going to be like bugs crawling up me. This looks like nothing right now, but this grows so incredibly quickly. It does have really, really pretty foliage, but look at that flower. But yeah, it does have pretty foliage. It looks like nothing now, but it'll be fine. Oh my word, it's also full of bugs, so I'm going to have to give it a spray. It's fine, it'll be fine. I don't really stress when it comes to things. Oh, you dry, I'm so sorry. This is a portulaca. It's a mixed pot. So it's got like all different type of flowers in there, but the leaves are kind of like succulent-y. So yeah, I'm going to put that on either side here, and then I'm going to put this ahave, because we have, yeah, that middle pot. And I have another one of these as well, because I'm going to do 2 of these planters. But I'll do one with you guys. You guys don't need to, you know, see the same thing twice, because it literally is the exact same thing, except the other one, Lexi's chasing birds. The other one has got these colored flowers. See, it's got the more like orangey. The other one is more like peachy color. I'm trying to cover. No bugs come on me. I mean, I don't mind the bugs. It's just, geez, there's a lot of ants here. Anyway, so this is just regular potting mix. There is perlite in here though, and there's also added sand. However, and there's a weed in there as well. I think I'm going to add some more. Oh yes, I also wanted to get Osmocote, that's right. But I am going to add a couple of more scoops. I don't even think you guys can see what I'm talking about. There you go, that's a bit better. Yeah, I've got this here, it's quite full. But I'm going to add some scoops of sand. And then I'm also going to add, I won't add Osmocote to this, I'll add Osmocote to this. Oh, I just walked into a spider. Okay, I'm good. Spiders. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. No spiders, no spiders, no spiders, please, no spiders. I'm not going to mix it in too much because there's a lot in here. Lexi, not on the cushion. Oh, this has also been standing in the sun all day, so it's a little bit... it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's get the Osmocote. I didn't add a lot of sand because yes, the agave does need like a bit more of a succulent type of soil mix, but because of the terracotta and because they're going to be on that south-facing window, I'm going to have to water them frequently anyway. But that's also why I wanted to go for terracotta, because I've never overwatered any plants in terracotta, indoors or outdoors. So we have a bottom layer. This one is probably going to need to be a little bit higher, but honestly, this is a very hardy plant. It'll be fine. It's not rooted very well, and it's also full of bugs, but that's okay. I'll give it like a... I only like to treat my outdoor plants at night because, you know, of the other bugs. So yeah, you can go there. And then this one. Oh, is a spider. Are you gonna come hitchhike? That's okay. You can live in there with the plants. Yeah, you go there. And then this beast. Oh, it's such a pretty one as well. I don't know why. I've lately been... Ooh, nice roots. I don't know why I've lately been obsessed with agaves, outside, you know. Okay, wait, there's some little babies at the back. Let's put them at the front. There we go, that's perfect. And now it's just filling it up. I'm gonna add some Osmocote. Because when it comes to outdoor plants, actually, now that Mitch has brought that fertilizer out of the shed, I think I'll also do my plants for that back room with that organic fertilizer. It's a really good one. It's a slow release one. It's a very smelly one. That's why you use it outside. But I have actually used it for plants indoors before. Before I realized how much it stank, I first thought that, oh, that smell's going to go away. It's going to be fine, but it actually doesn't. Oh, spider. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, okay, but you need to go because otherwise you're going to get squished one way or another. Wait. I'm going to try and get you. Let's get you into the bush. You'll be happier there. Come on. Okay, I'm going to go put the spider in the bush. No, don't go down, don't go down. There we go. Lexi, leave the spider alone. It's funny how I thought I wasn't going to have the energy to do this today. And then I start filming. I always get, let me know in the comments if you get the same thing, because honestly, I sometimes think there's something wrong with me. I always get like a boost of energy at night, and I do so much plant care at night. That's why I thought, I've been doing a lot of plant care actually, but I haven't been doing it with you guys. So that's why I thought I just need to do one of these videos again, because I do really enjoy making them. And I always do so much at night. Like right now, it's like, what was it when I went inside? I think it was like 8:15 or something like that. We spent most of the day outside, but I think it was around about 5 o'clock that we had to go inside. It was unbearable. Like, you could not breathe. And the kids were also starting to get like really cranky and wanting their milk and all of that. And Matteo actually fell asleep on the couch, and we had to carry him into his bed at 6 o'clock, which we have never had to do. So yeah, the heat has really taken it out of them. Because, kids don't stop when it's hot. And they've been playing in the sandbox, been playing in the pool, but they don't know when to stop, they don't realize. So yeah, he was pooped. Maya still naps in the afternoon, so she's still go. But she actually also went down very, very quickly, because we only put her in bed at 7, and yeah, they sleep in the same room now. But she didn't cry, she didn't make a peep, and usually she does, fight it a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow's apparently going to be even hotter. Yay. I love summer. Oh yeah, happy summer. It's the 21st today. I still can't believe Matteo's turning 3 on Monday. I don't, where has that gone? Time flies. Mitch's birthday was yesterday. And yeah, I had to work all day, so we couldn't really celebrate it. So it's kind of like Matteo's and Mitch's birthday weekend this weekend. But it's just so hot. Oh, I'm a spring and autumn girly. Those are like the temperatures for me. Summer is just, I don't know, summer here in Belgium is, this plant is in a plug. Oh, you know what, it'll be fun. It's an outdoor plant. If that was an indoor plant, I would take it out, but it's like a couple of plugs together. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's the only thing at night time. I can't think properly. Boyle, will you just lie down, my girl? It's too hot. Oh, the deeper and deeper I'm getting into this pot, the hotter and hotter it's getting. Jeez. Okay, this one needs to suss itself out still. It was definitely a sort of a rescue, that one. Jeez. But these grow so incredibly quickly. Like, we have a couple of them in the garden, and they come back every year. And they are, wow. We've, at the back, had to actually get rid of some because they were growing into our neighbour's garden. Like, it was just, it's a vigorous grower, definitely. And yeah, I just want like a hanging display, which these two will do, and this one will like give me the hat that I want at the front. But it's, I don't know, I wanted tropical vibes on the front of our house. Otherwise it was just so boring. There we go. I'm gonna give it a good, I'm not even bothered about that. I'm gonna give it a good water. Lexi. Can you see her? Wait. I want to show you without disrupting her. She's like right here. Bully. She's got her butt against my butt. It's hot, my girl. It's very hot. And you got your winter coat on, hey? Oh, shame. I feel so bad for them. Okay. Can you guys see it? Can you? I don't even know. There we go. Now you can see it better. Oh, I wanted to do one more thing, and that was I wanted to put like a pumice layer on top. So yeah, I've got this, and I'm going to put a layer of that on top because I've done that with the other agave, just to give it that like even more of a Mediterranean look. And it'll also hold moisture just like a little bit more. the last thing I showed you, I think I was finishing up the first planter. I've already done the second one and I've already put them on the windowsill and they look so good. They actually look so much better than what I thought they would be. But now they're going to grow in and it's just exactly what I wanted for the front there, you know, just that like tropical vibe. Thought, you know, I have a jungle indoors, I want to do something nice for outdoors. So yeah, I'm sitting in the nicest part of our garden at the moment. You see the giant, where is it? The gunera. It's huge. I'm getting very itchy, I don't know why. I think it's because I'm getting like hot and sweaty. I was taking the footage that you guys would have seen by now of the front there, and there was like an ant crawling on me, and I think that's from sitting on the floor, and it's just made me like really itchy. Anyway, that's all I'm going to get around to doing today. Yeah, I've already done more than what I was planning on doing, so I feel like that's an achievement. Mitch has already watered everything here. I guess we'll see what I get up to the next couple of days. But I hope that you enjoy that I'm going to be bringing you along. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, we are nighttime again. It seems to be like the only time of day that I can actually get some planty things done. And if it wasn't for this video and me like actually setting the task, these would just be things that I would put off and put off and put off, and I've been putting them off long enough. So we're going to do them together. But you guys saw I was watering my akerbar. And yeah, I've got this, it looks absolutely disgusting. Why is it every single time I start filming, my battery is almost about to die? I must say with the hot weather, I've noticed that my battery doesn't last as long. But anyway, yeah, I have got a hoya andoensis. I've got a pot of gold. I've got a ganungading in here. They are disgusting in there, but they're rooting very, very nicely. And this is my other ganungading. So that was a cutting that I took. I think it was a cutting that I took here, but it wasn't doing very well. Was that another piece? I have no idea. But yeah, this one is growing very, very nicely, as you can see. I really need to get it onto a trellis. And I'm just checking. I don't know, there's a lot of algae like build up here. And I'm really hoping that that is not root mealies, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna have to have a look. I hope that's not. But yeah, it's living very, very close to the grow lights in the cabinets. And I've got some new growth there. And I honestly wanted to wait a little bit. But this plant grows incredibly fast, like incredibly fast. So I'm not really going to be able to wait any longer. And the reason why I wanted to wait was because I want a specific type of pot. And I only have one that I actually need to film for another video. Wait, it's like behind the camera, but I don't want to show you guys because it's an item that is not on the market yet, but I'm testing it out. Okay, but anyway, it's with these pots from Plant Scraper. I absolutely love this size. I absolutely love it. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just wait, place an order tonight, because they usually get here quite quickly. Because this size pot for Hoyas, I just absolutely love it. I do still have this size, which I also like for Hoyas. I've had good experience with that. And my Hoya andoensis, I never know the right way of saying it. Oh yeah, I'm already in my pajamas and already had a shower and everything. My hair looks floofy because I was hanging up washing outside and it was incredibly windy and my hair just goes whoo. Anyway, I don't care. It's clean. That's all I care about. Yeah, these pots. I also like this size pot, but I prefer this one because it's got all of the drainage. I love these pots. I don't know what to do. This one does as well. Let's just have a look at the Hoya andoensis. There's oh, that's really gross. I know that's nasty. I've still got the water here from yesterday. The heterophylla that we did together. Just going to take some of that algae off. I know it's not bad for the plant, but it's really gross. Okay, this one is also actively growing and it's doing well. It doesn't have amazing roots if I'm being honest, but I think it will be fun. And then the other one, am I going to be able to get this one out? Yeah. Okay, this one might be a little bit tangled in with the rest. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, the pot of gold has rooted very, very nicely. Okay, that's a mushy. Yeah, this one's also got roots and it's also... Is that one actively growing? Yes, it is. It's just made new growth points. You can see, yeah, it's made like a new shoot. There's new little baby leaves there. So yeah, it seems to be a lot happier. It's just also rather gunky. There we go. I've cleaned off a little bit. Doesn't need to be absolutely amazing. And then I have more. I'm going to go get them. They are also in my cabinets. Actually, I forgot about that. They're living in stratum. I thought I almost lost this plant, but there were a lot of cuttings. And they've all survived. None of them have died. So I'm going to go and actually get a new battery because it's going to die on me anyway. And get the andoensis, the rest of the plant. So this is the other one. And I am going to let this plant trail. I bought this plant actually specifically for the blooms that it gets. I know I've said that so many times, but the foliage is also absolutely adorable. And yeah, it seems to be quite a good grower. This is in stratum. You can't really see a lot of what's going on, to be honest. Maybe like a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of algae on the outside because all of the Hoyas, I have them very, very close to the grow lights in my cabinets. And yeah, they absolutely love it. But yeah, this one, it was actually trying to grow up, but usually what I do with Hoyas is if this is a good example. So I've had a question recently of whether you should trellis or let a Hoya trail. This is a good example of these two. Do you see how this one stays up straight, this tendril, and this one hangs? That's how I kind of differentiate and I make the decision of whether I would let it trail or not. This one clearly wants a trellis and I'm not going to try and fight it. I'm just going to give it what it wants. This one, I think this one, well, I want this one to trail, but it's giving me the signs as well that it will also be happy trailing. Whereas I think this one would just tendril like absolute crazy until I gave it a trellis. You know, some Hoyas just do that. So yeah. I also don't think I have trellises anymore for that one. Oh my word. I really need to stock up. But yeah, the andoensis, I can definitely do that. So I'm going to pot these up all together. I could actually pot this in a little bit deeper. See, there's like a gap You know what I mean? I think I'm going to do that. That's fine. The same here, actually. But there is a root there, so I am going to take that leaf off. They're both actively growing, and that's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. Not amazing in the root department, but I think it will be fun. And the Hoya mix. This is... Wait, have I already opened a bag? I don't think I have. Have I? Oh, I still got like a tiny bit left in this bag. But this is my go-to now with Hoyas. Is this Hoya mix from Botanica. This is the only company that I have found that make a specific Hoya mix. If you know of any others in Europe, let me know in the comments, because I don't know, I just love experimenting. I really do. I love trying new things. But at the moment, this is my go-to. And it's a lot denser than what you would expect a Hoya mix to be, but you don't have to water it as often. And I have seen amazing results in root growth putting it in this mix. Oh, that water is just stinky. Oh, Jesus, they've only filled up this bag. Okay, I'm going to bring you down and let's pot the endoensis up. Oh, Lexi! Yeah, there's a dog passing. Lexi, I swear to God, if you wake up the kids, why you look at me like you've done nothing wrong? You know you've done something wrong. Well, actually, technically for her, it's not really doing anything wrong. She's just being protective. Okay, I'm going to put the last of this in here. It's just like a little bit left in there. Not a lot, but thou shalt not waste. Put that to the side. That's still from yesterday. Yeah, I didn't clean up here. After those, I don't know, I'm really happy with how they turned out, those two planters at the front. Okay, let's have a look at this root system. But I was exhausted afterwards. Oh my word. Okay, that's not... Okay. Does anyone else have this with the endoensis, that it doesn't have like an amazing root system, but it does grow like crazy? I mean, I was expecting way more roots for the amount that it's grown. Honestly, when I cut it, it was literally... This is all new. This is new. I think, oh yeah, you can see here. Do you see there? That's where I cut it. So all of this one here, that's all new. But I mean, that's like a minuscule root system for what it's done. Does anyone else have that with the endoensis? Let's pot up. Yeah, no, that one is going to have to be a little bit higher. This one can be lower. I want a pretty trailing one, you know. You as well. You can go quite deep, and then you a little bit higher. Yeah, it's a lot denser than what you would think. There are definitely, there's some very chunky pieces in here. There's like really chunky pieces of activated charcoal. I don't know what it is about this mix. I really don't. They just absolutely love it. I've used it on, I think, probably about 4 different Hoyas now. And 2 of them, wait, was it 2 of them or was it 3 of them? I think it was 2. They were like restarts, like almost kind of rehabs, like they weren't doing very well, or I rotted the roots or whatever. So I put them in this mix because it's, you know, something different than what I was using. And the root growth is just, it's blown me away. It really has. Okay, you go there. Maybe I should have it all like one way. I don't want it to be all the, like symmetrical all the way around, because it's going to be facing one way anyway. So that doesn't bother me. And it's also really nice that you don't, I mean, with my Hoyas anyway, I don't water them very often. I really don't. But I have lately, I've noticed that some of like the newer Hoyas that I have are a little bit more finicky. And they do, you know, prefer a little bit more moisture. And this mix is just absolutely ideal for that, because I can still water at the same rate I do with my other ones that I have in a much chunkier mix. And they still love it. They're still thriving. I am still going to put this one in my cabinet. I was going to put this on my Hoya shelf, but honestly, my Hoya shelf, I want to keep it the way that it is because I want to give you guys like an update on the Sansi grow lights I have on my Hoya shelf. So I want to, you know, keep it to the plants that I've shown you. So I don't want to add anything to it or anything or, you know, mess with it. But I think now that I've repotted it anyway, I want to put it back in the cabinet and just until I can see some like, you know, good root growth. But yeah, I've done it one side because it's going to be on the shelf anyway. So, but I think that's really pretty. See, this one's already trailing. I don't know. I just think this one looks really pretty trailing. I just love the foliage. It's so cute and dainty. There's like ribbles and it's such a thick one as well. So pretty. So yeah. That's the mix that it's in. Hopefully it does well. And then I think what I'm going to do is the Gunungading. Oh my word, check at that. This was a cutting I took from the Gunungading. Look at those roots. I mean, yeah, there is some. That's a dead leaf. A lot of algae, but incredible root growth. And then the pot of gold. This is the only one that I still have. I'm going to plop that in that water. I chopped it up because it was doing very, very bad. Ew, that's gross. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, just look at that. This is new as well. This leaf, that's new. So I just had, wait, no. Is this new? Was that new? No, that's new. That's new. Yeah, there's a new nub in there. I remember I took this leaf cutting. But yeah, amazing roots. And check out this one. Look at that. That's just amazing. So yeah, I'm going to pot these two up together. And I think I'll do it in the same size pot. Wait, how is it doing that? I'm going to have to plant it like that. Because you can see here, this is where I took the cut, yeah. There's like active growth there. There it's fine. There I can pop it like that. Yeah. That was normal. I mean, it had grow lights and it was also on the south-facing window in my akerbar, so yeah. I'm going to pot these two up together and I think I'm going to do the same size pot. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, same thing. Is this going to work? 'Cause this is incredibly long. Oh my word. Okay. Jeez. Wait, where is your growth point? Your growth point is there. Okay. I need to go a little bit higher. It'll come at the soil anyway, but I don't want to block it completely because I have done that with some Hoyas and they're fine, but it does stunt their growth a little bit. And it just takes them a little bit longer to pop that growth out of the soil. Oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this. See? If it wasn't for you guys, I would not have done this. I would be sitting in the couch right now eating chips and watching TV. And I felt so good after doing all of that yesterday. Oh, I'm really glad I took lengthy stem cuttings because it's really nice and stable in there. But yeah, sometimes you just need like a little bit of a push, you know what I mean? Okay. The nubbin is there. I'll see it more when I water. I just want to make sure there's not like too many big pockets because those roots, geez. Where's a stick? Let's use your little stick. Make sure I got... There we go. So this is round 2 on the pot of gold. Hopefully it does better. But I don't know. It just wasn't... It was growing well for me for a while. And then I repotted... No, it was doing well for me in stratum. And then I took it out of stratum. I put it in like a chunky mix. And I didn't like that. I'm going to put this in my cabinets also. Probably next to this one. And then... I've got the Gunungading. However... Okay, with the ganungading, I'm going to have to wait because I don't actually have what I want to put it on. I want a bigger trellis and I want those anchors as well, so I need to place an order. So yeah, I'm going to wait with that. And I think all that I'm going to do, because it's already, I don't know what time it is, it's probably close to 9 o'clock now. Yeah, I will put these back in the cabinet. It's nasty. It's actively growing as well. Actually, that's a new leaf. Oh my word, I only just realized this thing is toppling over, it's too big. This is a new leaf. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and water this, but I'm not going to be able to do this until I get that order. I don't think I'm going to get it in time for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day that I'll be filming for this video. So yeah, I'm going to have to wait and do it another time. Maybe give it like a different setup. I don't know. I'm going to put it... Oh, it's very fresh. I'm going to put it back in my cabinets. I have a little bit more watering to do in my cabinets. And I'll put these in there as well and show you where I'm going to put them. Hi guys, we are here at the last day, and yeah, I just cleaned up the kitchen island because I didn't feel like doing repotting in the back room. I don't know, sometimes I just have to be in that mood. But yeah, I want to do some transfers. I have a transfer from soil to pond and a transfer from moss to soil in anthurium that I really need to take out. I noticed that yesterday when I was watering in my cabinet. You might have seen me watering it, the King of Spades anthurium. But yeah, I've got this... Oh, wait, I don't think I've shown you this plant. I found a maranta silver band for €6 at a garden centre in Antwerp. It was like a 40-minute drive or something like that. But I went with my parents and my godmother. And yeah, I was so shocked that I saw a maranta. This is the first time I've seen one of these, like in person. And this is quite a popular one in terms of trading, like for cuttings and things like that. I'm going to sit down. So, and I also think it's really pretty. I was quite surprised when I saw it, how taken I was by it. So yeah, I want to take it out of soil. I've done soil transfers with marantas straight from soil to pond, and they're honestly fine with it. You just have to get all of the roots clean. Oh, you can see all those little rhizomes. It does have quite a good root system. I'm making a mess everywhere, but it's fine. I just wanted to, oh, the soil actually looks very nice. I do wonder what their supply is because their prices were absolutely nothing compared to like where I work or other garden centers in my area. So I'm very, I don't know. I actually almost felt like asking someone, but I didn't actually see anyone. Oh, that does smell very chemically though. I know. That is a big chunk of root that just came off. I think I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with the heterophylla. It was also in one of those, it's like those, what are they called? It's like those sponge plugs. It is in one of those. I'm just going to put that to the side because I don't want to put that in here because I will reuse that in the garden. But yeah, it's definitely one of those sponge plugs. That's so weird. It feels so weird. It's so weird to take off. It's like literally, it feels exactly like a sponge. But a lot of roots are breaking off. This may take a moment. I'm actually quite surprised with the sponge plug. It doesn't seem to be taking a lot of, she said. Never mind. It's nothing compared to like, you know, like those papery ones that they put in there. Or no, they're not the papery ones, the plastic ones. They're like, they take a lot of roots with them. But it's like sliding off very, very easily. There is multiple plants in here. I mean, multiple like cuttings in one pot. There usually is. This plant is probably going to stress, but I've moved marantas from soil to pond. Wow, that's a lot of roots that are coming off here. I'm being very gentle. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing. I've gotten off quite a lot of the soil. But yeah, I'm going to do, it does seem quite good soil, but it's taken a lot of roots with, and I was very, very gentle. I'm going to clean this off outside and I'm going to dump this into the garden. And this, yeah, the sponge is just going to have to go in the bin because I can't really, that's really, really weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go do that. It took a little bit longer than I wanted because Mitch is moving water from one like water tank to another because we have to move one of our water tanks. They are, oh no, I just snapped that. No. Oh, okay, that came off very easily. Oh, I can propagate that, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, that's my bad. I was taking off dead leaves. But yeah, I was saying we have to move water from one tank to the other because the one needs to be moved. Well, not like moved, but it needs to be repositioned because it's not, what is going on over here? It's not, it's like, what is going on here? Huh? I'm getting very distracted. I'm trying to tell you one thing. It's basically, it's just the ground underneath is like imploding. It's not level. It needs to be put on some bricks. Why do I feel like that root might not make it? It's fine. Luckily we have two that we can move the water from one to the other, but it's with one of those like, wait, why is this so wobbly? I'm doing it again, Jacqueline, Jesus. It's one of those battery operated things, so yeah, it's a lot of patience. And he has to charge the battery, and it's a lot of water. Because we collect water from our greenhouse and from our shed. This is also wobbly. Okay, I'm gonna take that off as well. That's gonna be another cutting. But I'm still gonna have a full plant. I also noticed that this plant is flowering. Where is it flowering? Look here. It's got a flower. It's so pretty. Okay, let's make a nice full plant. I've already got some cuttings, so that's great. I'll just pop those in water and they'll be absolutely fine. I got my light veins in pond and it's loves life. Loves life. I think that was like one of my first ever shorts that I made. Oh, part of me doesn't really want to waste one of these. I want to use these. Bugger, don't lose that. I love these for my alocasia. I was going to say in this video that I was going to give you guys an update. I'm all over the place today. What is going on? I want to show you guys. Turn you around. This is where I've got the Gagayana living. This is a mini update. I am making a designated video on these plants anyway, but I want to show you this one anyway. Look, it's made a little baby here. This is the first time that like the mother plant has made an offshoot. It came with offshoots. I'm going to take that off because that's nasty. That's just breeding ground for pests. However, I do have mats, beneficial mats here. So since that video, I have not, it's very heavy though, I've not watered this. There's still water at the bottom, so the wick is still doing its thing. Check at that. And there's more. There's more there. This pond is very heavy. There's more there. And I don't see as many, like I literally see no rotting, like no rotting happening. It's just so exciting. It's so exciting. And I still have, the exact same layer of water at the bottom. Like, it's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. I've not had to, I mean, I've been looking at this plant, obviously, and keeping my eye on it, but the fact that I've not had to water it on it or anything, it just amazes me. So yeah, mini updates. Back to the maranta. Okay, I remembered now. I wanted to use this pot. So for like plants that I'm not necessarily like buying to chop them up and, you know, propagate and sell. Well, then again, I love trading. I'm like addicted to trading. I just love it. It's also a really nice way of like meeting other planty people. But yeah, these pots, these are going to be especially for my alocasia. I love them. So honestly, I don't like these pots. I've talked about these before and also since that video, I actually realized that you can just take this out and look in there to have a look at the water. But that's not really the point of these. But these things, honestly, they just don't work. They don't work. This is dirty. Oh no, that's just, yeah, no, that's just coloration. Yeah, I do want to use these pots because I've got like my philodendron heterophylla variegated in one of these, and unless I just have one with a good meter, but it's also one that I've like sussed out. But I still want to use these, you know, and they're also very practical, like in terms of size and placement, like the square shape and all of that. So I'm just going to use, I think this is the one from Botanica. Honestly, I've got like things like this, like just things upon everywhere. But I feel like the one from Plant Scraper, that's like special. It's very special. I want to keep that for, you know, like the good stuff. Well, like my favorite plants. What can I smell? It's this. Yeah, I had the soil in here. That soil, it looked good, but let me tell you that it did not smell the greatest. So, look at the bulbs. I think it's so funny on a maranta. It's so funny. Yeah, it's a very, very pretty one. I do like it. I'm going to put this one upstairs next to my light veins. And I've actually really been, oh, that's a juicy root. I've really been appreciating my plants in the propagation room a lot more. And there's actually going to be a really fun project coming up in that room soon, which I'm so excited about. It's going to make propagating like even more fun. Oh, there's actually there's a little offshoot here. I don't know what you want to do. You're going to shoot out anyway, so I'm just going to try and give you the freedom that you want. This is also very wobbly. Should I also take this off? No, it's fine. It's still on there. This will shoot its way out anyway. Make new shoots. Add more. My camera's almost going to die. It's so typical. Oh, and I've got soil everywhere. Wait, is this one? Here it is. Here it is. It's just an awkward one. You go in there. The only thing is I'm not really going to be able to like check on the roots. That's the only thing with these pots. But hey ho, you know. I'm still going to use them. I've got them, so I could, oh, that's also something maybe I could trade. Okay, before I get started here, I can see my camera's going to die. Oh, there's another one here. This one's very wobbly. Maybe I should make this one into another propagation. Battery. Sorry if you can hear that. I've set my dishwasher on a timer so that it comes on when the sun is like on the solar panels. I was wondering what that noise was, but then I remembered I put it on a timer. Okay, yeah, I think if I put one more in here, it's going to be overkill. So I think... What are you doing? You're doing something very weird here. This one's awkward. No, okay, I'm going to propagate that one and put this one in there because this one's fuller. It's very weird weather today. It's like you go outside and it feels like summer, but it's like the wind it's not chilly, but I don't know, it's a very weird day. It's like overcast, it's very, very windy. And then tomorrow is going to be 30 degrees. It's like, it's very, very weird. There's still some roots in here. What did I have in here? I cleaned this out. Oh, this is left over from the Gagayana. Yes, that's right. I did have some root breakage in there. Well, yeah, a lot actually. Oh, marantas are so awkward. Does anyone else think that? They're very like reactive, obviously, but yeah, I just find them awkward to repot. But I love the way that they move, like every single morning and night when I go into my propagation room and I see my maranta light veins and it like looks different every single time. I just think that's so cool. Okay, I need to be able to prop you deeper, my girl. I also think that I showed you guys my Calathea macuana that I have in my bathroom at the moment. I think that one might be for the bin. It's not, even more leaves are going yellow and I think I let that one dry out too much. So I should actually try and rehab that plant. Maybe get that one also with like a self-watering system. Or maybe that one will also like a wick. But I don't know, I feel like with Calatheas you've got to have some serious patience and I don't always have that. How are you doing? You good? There's 3 cuttings in here. I wish these pots were also clear. Yeah, thank you. A lot of you guys commented like on the video with like differences. And I think on Temu they sell these pots, but this pot is white. It's not like clear, it's not see-through. But some of you guys also said that you have found ones that are not that flimsy material. So you see, it just goes to show. But obviously the ones that those vendors had were not the best quality. I think it just really does depend. And I don't think they always put that on the website. Well, not on Temu anyway. Okay. I think I'm good. It's looking a little bit awkward. I also like the look of maranta and pond. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's obviously being a little bit dramatic now because I fiddle with it and all of that. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take this outside. I need to wait until Mitch comes back with like the hose part. I'll give it like a good shower, a good flush through again. Even though I have cleaned this, I have boiled this, it should be fine. But yeah, just to settle everything, and then I will go ahead and put it upstairs. But I like that. I like that. And then we have the cuttings over here, which I think I'm just going to prop in a jar. There's some weird stuff going on here. But I think I want to start over. That's weird. And you can also make roots from there. Okay. I got multiple points on this one. This one. I got one. Don't pull too much, Jacqueline, because that's how you snapped it the last time. Yeah. This is snapped. I thought so. I thought that was too wobbly. Yeah, I am going to bin that. I'm not going to try and... I'll just stick that in water. Let's get a little jar. Okay. So, I'm using one that's like a certain shape to try and hold it in place. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, see, this is what I mean. It just like wants to flop out. And use leaves to try and hook it in place because it does. There you go. I've just used the leaves. I'm going to see how that does. I've gotten all of like the nodes underneath, but I'm going to have to fill it up quite high. Ooh. And I did that without messing. Yeah. So there's my little propagation vessel. That will also go upstairs. I'm going to clean up here. Yeah, I'm going to clean up here because otherwise it's just going to be, my brain can't handle it. And I want to do that anthurium. That's one more thing that I want to do today because I've been needing to do it. No, Jacqueline, first clean up. I've been all over the place today. I was doing just like accountant stuff, boring stuff, and then editing, and then replying to emails, but like all, like not focusing on one thing. What it is. Just keep that there. Okay, the anthurium. Ooh, it is so nice and warm in my cabinet. Okay, so this is the anthurium. I did water it yesterday with you guys. It's quite heavy. But yeah, this one has been in sphagnum moss since this was an import. And this one took a longer time to root. Oh, you're not really going to be able to see, but you're going to see the roots anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to take the sphagnum moss off. It does, oh, that leaf is perfection. Just look at that. That leaf is absolute perfection. It's just so pretty. So we're going to take it out. Very rooted in there, as you can tell. It's got some beefy roots. Yeah, the top layer's got some algae on it and the outside, but this was the sphagnum moss that I used, reused from the import. And I do have to say, amazing quality. Oh no, there are some rotten roots here in the middle. But yeah, I need to get this one into soil. I was still like watering it. I could have honestly probably stayed in sphagnum moss, but I've mentioned before in the past that I have a hard time keeping plants hydrated in sphagnum moss. And was that a root? I don't know, I'm kind of confused now. Oh no, there's definitely some rotten roots. I'll show you. But yeah, I just have a hard time with sphagnum moss. Unless it's like in a propagation bin, then it's easy. But I overwater a lot of the times because it stays moist for so long that I think, oh no, I need to water it again. And sometimes I'll just do like a quick watering without actually checking if it needs it or not. And most of the time it doesn't. Like now, I mean, yeah, I did water this yesterday, but it was quite light when I picked it up. So, you know, with sphagnum moss, I just kind of feel the pot. Just trying to be very gentle. I think out of the whole, I mean, the import plants, they were sent to me. So I didn't have to pay for them. I just had to pay the import fee. And actually, maybe a heads up, I don't know if this applies everywhere, but let me know if you've experienced the same thing. But here in Belgium, if you import, so the courier company was DHL, and I paid the import fee, which I think was it was like 26 euros or something, and you pay that before you get your package. However, 2 months after I received my package, I got a bill of 150 euros, and that was a like package fee. So they charge you for kind of storing the package, because they had to keep it in Brussels to check it, you know, get customs to check it and all of that. But they charge you a fee for keeping it there, for like, you know, like space. But you only get that, it was 2 months. Yeah, it was 2 months afterwards that I got that. So yeah, I'll also mention that the next time I do an update on the import plants, but I just wanted to mention it in this video as well. Yeah, there was a little piece of rotting going on there. I'm just going to take that out. But for the rest, it looks really good. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Be careful. I don't know if that's like that all over in the world, but it is in Belgium. And they did keep it there for a week. So yeah, that was 150 euros. So I did have to pay something. It wasn't just gifted, you know. But I don't know. I think I'll look more into importing from... I know there are companies like Equigenera and Cotel Don or something like that, that they have warehouses in Europe. So you don't have that fee. But at the same time, it does make me think, like, that's also still coming from another country, coming from Germany, and Belgium has such strict laws. You know, it does make me think. Sometimes I think, is it actually worth it? But I do know, okay, there are some broken roots here. I do know plants like this one, the King of Spades. I saw a couple of them at My Botanica. And this one on the website of Our Road Market was, I don't know what it is now, it might be cheaper now, but then it was listed as 100 euros or $100 or something like that. So, and I did see some at My Botanica that were between the 9, it depends on the size, but most of them were like above the 90. Okay, I did break off like some like tips, but like tiny, and there were 2 roots that the tips of them were a little bit rotten. And there's another one. It's just like a tip. Just take that off so it doesn't spread. But yeah, still has a really, really good root system. Okay, this might seem like a little bit, it might be a little bit overkill, but at the same time, I know anthuriums, they root like crazy. Maybe I should just do it like a little bit deeper. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do it a little bit deeper, just so I can keep it in this pot. However, to put it back in my cabinet, that's another story. I want to get an anthurium shelf. He's gaming over there. He's gaming over there. Can't hear me, he's got his headphones on, but yeah, I want to get an anthurium shelf. It's also not, I don't know, all the mixes from Botanica, I think they are designed that way, that you don't have to water them as often. And it helps you get the watering like just right. Oh, that was a nice chunk of worm castings. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, they just help you out when it comes to the like watering aspect of it. Yeah, I'm not going to get around to doing that like hoya ganunga ding. The package is not going to get here in time. It's going to be this week, but not going to be in time. But honestly, maybe I should just do a hoya care day again with you guys. Because you guys love the hoya care. And I have so many hoyas. I've always got something to do. There's one hoya that I want to completely chop up because I have two that look they're not the same, but they look very, very similar. So I'm going to chop the other one up to propagate. And I'm still going to keep I want to start from a small plant again. But it's a little bit big right now. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that plant, definitely not. But I want to start over, you know. It's getting a bit big. And I actually want to try and trail that one. I'm not going to say too much, but maybe I should do a hoya care day again. Because my window's still at the front, the amount of trellises and foliage, and it's overwhelming me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I've recently changed up it's been about a month now. But for a month, I've been using the houseplant Alexa from Hesse. And let me tell you, wow. Amazing growth, amazing growth. Okay, I'm not going to go higher than that because it's already overkill, like a giant pot for this plant. But anthuriums, Lexi, she barks, then she goes outside and she doesn't even realize what she's barking at. She's obviously something she can hear. There's no trailers, I don't hear any. But yeah, that is the king of spades in a big, big pot. But it's, it's summer. It's officially summer, so it'll be fine. I always say that. They will. I don't think this is going to hold this up. No, a pot's a bit too big. That's fine. I'm just going to have to try and make some... Come on. Do this without messing. I'm going to have to make some room in my cabinets. So, let's go and have a look-see. I almost forgot to water. And I learned from my watering last night that I should take plants out of my cabinet to water. Okay, it was already quite moist, so I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to give it a good soak through because I watered it yesterday actually. Just try and get out some of that excess. And then I'm going to try and find a spot for it in my cabinet. Baka. No, wait, they can stay there. There we go, they just fit. So I've got 2 new clips. I hope it's going to hold that. Yeah, it will. And then here, little alocasia, I know. No. I've got spider mites on here. See the web? I do have beneficial mats in here though, so maybe I should just leave it and let it do its thing. Put that one there. My poor rescue. Oh, jeez. Okay, there's a lot of new growth there, so it seems to be happy. Okay, you go there. go. Here we go, living right at the front here. And I've moved some plants up there and it should be happy. My mic is about to die. It's like on red. It's because it's hot. Oh dear. I was editing just now, so I had headphones on. My hair is like whoosh. Oh dear. My bad. Yeah, I just saw spider mites in my cabinet, but I do have beneficial bugs in my cabinet, which is also going to be a video coming up. But yeah, I know that you need to give them time, like not panic straight away. They've definitely helped in my alocasia corner because I used to have spider mites there, now I don't anymore. So in my cabinet, I think I just need to let them do their thing and see. But yeah, that is all I'm going to get done for today. The rest of the day will be finishing up editing this video, and maybe I'll try and film another video. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, those are like all the planty tasks that I'm going to get done. But I'm glad I did that because the maranta's been sitting on the kitchen island here for 2 weeks now. Is it 2 weeks or a week? No, it's definitely longer than a week. And yeah, I'm glad I got that sorted. So let me know in the comments if you got any planty things done along with me. I always love to hear that, to know that you guys are, whenever I watch plant chore videos, I'm also like busy doing a thing. It like gives you that boost to do it, and you don't feel like you're doing it on your own either. You just, I don't know, you get like the itch. I always get that. And then I always have to rewatch videos as well because I don't get to see all of it. But I got stuff done at the same time. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you did get anything done. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I just want to say a big, big thank you to 3,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that I'm saying that I last year, beginning of last year, started YouTube, and I can already say that I wasn't expecting that because I know that plants is a very like niche thing. It's not necessarily for everyone. It's not like I'm going to get loads and loads of viewers and loads of subscribers, but I didn't think it was going to happen this quickly. So thank you so much. I really love the little family that we've made on here. I know who you are if you comment frequently. I always look at your icons and your names and everything. So yeah, if you ever come across me, or if you're in Belgium or you come to any plant events or anything, come up and say hi. I love that. I'm going to be going this week to a plant market in Eindhoven, which is also in Holland. Surprise, surprise, there's not a lot here in Belgium. There is, I know there is one in October, but yeah, it's one in Eindhoven, and it's like a 2-hour drive, and I'm going to be going with my mom. And yeah, Narayas is going to be there and everything, so if you do end up going to that, come and say hi. Support all the vendors. I'm probably going to be buying plants. That's just a given at a plant market. Come and say hi if you can. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.